900 years before container ships, a boy of 12 was trusted to guard a cargo worth a family's whole livelihood across the North Sea, one of the most dangerous stretches of water in the world. Would you have taken that job? I did. My name is Leif, and this is the day that made me a trader. My father, Eric, is a trader. He buys cloth in the south, saltfish in the north, amber in the Baltic, and sells them for double the price in whatever port will pay. Have you ever had one job, just one, and felt the whole world depending on you not to mess it up? That's my job on this voyage. Stay in the hold, watch the cargo, make sure no one steals it while Father's above, managing the sail. It sounds simple, but have you ever tried to stay completely focused on one thing for hours, with the whole sea moving under you? The morning sail is calm. The sail is full. We are making good time toward the coast. But before we left, Father told the other merchants something I never forgot. A good trader is always ready for the sea to change its mind. He said it quietly, like he knew something I didn't. That's when I see it. Another ship. It's been following us for hours, staying just beyond clear sight. But I can see her now. Why would a merchant ship follow another for hours without approaching? What was he waiting for? I climb up onto the deck. Father is still at the helm, but his jaw is tight. Olaf, he says quietly. A rival trader, a man who would take another merchant's cargo if he thought he could get away with it. Father hasn't spoken to me in an hour. Was that good or very, very bad? The sky turns from blue to gray. The wind shifts. Our sail starts to shake. The sea knows what's coming before the sky does. Waves start to build. They're not big yet, not like the stories, but they're getting there. Father's hands are steady on the steering oar, but I see his eyes. They're scanning the horizon, looking for Olaf's ship. That's when I see her again. Olaf's ship. He's turned straight toward us. He's not trying to hide anymore. Father shouts an order. The crew hauls down the sail. But we're not slowing to be safe. We're slowing to be clever. Olaf's ship is moving faster, faster. He's relying on the storm to blind us, to make his approach invisible. If he boards us, Father loses everything. The cargo, the ship, maybe more. He thinks he has us trapped. But Father turns the helm hard. The Nar pivots. For a moment, we're almost broadside to the waves. The ship tilts so far, I think we're going to capsize. But that's the move Father was counting on. By pivoting, we've swung our stern between us and Olaf's approaching bow. His ship is too big, too heavy. He can't turn fast enough. Olaf shouts something we can't hear over the wind. His ship wallows in the waves. He's lost momentum. Father drops back down into the hold with me. Now, Leif, you see, the sea doesn't favor the greedy. It favors the quick. He puts his hand on my shoulder. We've done it. By nightfall, the storm passes completely. The sea grows calm. Olaf is gone, lost somewhere behind us in the darkness. As darkness falls, we pull into a small port. By firelight, Father sells the cargo for the price he'd planned, and maybe a bit more, because everyone knows he brought it through a storm without a single loss. He gives me a small leather pouch, my first earnings as a trader. It's not much, a few silver pieces, but it's mine because I stayed in that hold all day. I watched. I kept the cargo safe across the North Sea. That day changed everything for me. I stood in a cargo hold as the sea tried to tear our ship apart. I watched my father outthink a rival merchant, and I learned that being a trader doesn't mean being brave. It means being steady. The sea doesn't care if you're 12 or 40. It doesn't care if you're greedy or kind. But it rewards those who stay steady when everything around them is moving. Those who keep the cloth and amber and salt fish safe because they promised they would. Next time, in one object, many lives. A sword that belonged to a samurai passes through 5 centuries of hands.